my camera's here. Hey guys, welcome back to Silent Hill 2. So, just picking up where we left off. I mean, it is in fact the next day, but at a save state, so doesn't exactly look as if I did anything. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish clearing off these floors here before I get to doing any puzzles within them. I made a mistake. Common mistake I made in Silent Hill 1 was that I didn't really make sure I cleared out everything before I moved on. So I often ended up leaving a whole bunch of important stuff I really needed behind. So let's check the map. Oh. There's only 2 rooms I can access as of right now. Okay, never mind. All the puzzles and stuff I can do. Are on the first floor here. Well, I guess it's the second floor technically, but yeah. Is in 208. Puzzle was okay. 208, 208. Facing the wrong way. 8 is over here. I believe this is 208. Right? Yes. Okay. Alright, so there's a clock here. Clock is stopped at 5:49 and 15 seconds. Base plate is closed, it is locked. You can't touch the needles with the clock like this. Okay. Well, what's that? There's writing on the clock. Scars from the past shall remove the nail that stops time. Will he push the clock? Yes. How hard I push, does moves like it's stuck to the ground. Alright. So Henry is 3 o'clock, Mildred is 8 o'clock, Scott is 9 o'clock. Alright. I don't suppose I have anything I can use. No. Alright, well, let's look for the gun. Because I remember one of these rooms had a gun that I couldn't pick up for one reason or another, but I have hopes that now with a flashlight and ammo for it, I might be able to pick it up. So let's just okay. In one of these rooms. And luckily I don't have to go very far into any of them. Is it in this room? No. Cool. Did I mark anything else on the map for 208 after exploring it more? No. Alright. I think the gun was actually on the 3rd floor. So let's... door after this. Let's go to the 3rd floor. Oh, there's something here, actually. Oh, wait, it's this room. Apparently this is... What did it say it was again? Trash chute. It's kind of strange. Garbage stuck in the hole. Alright. Suppose I can't. It's normal washing machine, nothing of interest. Alright, well, yeah, let's head up to the 3rd floor. Tense music aside, there's absolutely fucking nothing that's trying to kill me right now, so. Lock is broken. This is the only room I can enter on this floor. Shopping cart, what's that doing here? Well, what you should be more concerned, there we go, is that there's a fucking gun in it. Jesus. Mall is pockmarked with gunshots. Okay, I can't open that door. That door. So, at least for now, this floor is a complete dead end. Well, I do have a gun, which I didn't have before. Probably this way. That should be on this side. Yeah. Looks at the bars, but I don't think there's anything I can do with that yet. Head down to the 1st floor here. See if that door is unlocked. Locked, alright. Can't interact with anything, really. Alright. Well, let's make a save state. Yes. It has been a few minutes and I don't want to lose this progress. I hope I don't get like serious cramps in my left hand like I did last time. That really hurt. Maybe my hands have outgrown this controller. Because I used to be able to hold the controller just fine and not getting hand cramps, but I feel like as I've gotten older, my hands have grown more and more to be way too fucking big for the controller. I mean, look at this shit. My hand span is way bigger than this controller, right? I'm not going to say it's designed for children because I've seen adults hold this just fine, but I'm certainly not someone who... Why do I keep opening that? I need to open the map. I'm certainly not someone who has a very easy time holding controller. It's locked. And this is also a door I can't enter. Okay, well, there's 208. I can say pretty handily that I've been in every other room in this apartment. But let's be sure. It's marked, so I can say pretty confidently that yes, I have been in every other room. But I still want to check. I want to check 205, so 204, and then 205. Check 205, make sure. I'm just gonna like interact with everything. Make sure there's absolutely nothing I'm missing because looks to be of use. Sewing machine. Door. I just want to be sure I'm not missing anything and that the clock puzzle is the only thing I have to do. Because... Oh. I just want to be sure I'm not missing anything and that what I'm looking for does lie in room 208. Okay, let's take a right and head to 210. 210 is the only other room I can be in. Is 210? Yes. Okay. Oh. Hello. Alright. Well. Silence. Alright. I suppose that in 210 I hadn't actually seen everything. At least given the presence of that guy. I hadn't actually seen everything that this room has to offer. So let's just be sure. Check each corner. Cool. Let's check every nook and cranny and corner and whatever the fuck else of 210 because get the impression. Can I walk up this door? No. I get the impression that I did in fact miss something. I can't interact with the toilet. And the interacting with the sink to triggers the newspaper, so as far as I'm concerned, that's alright. Alright. Rack the cabinets. Nothing. Okay. So while there, in fact, was another presence in that room, or wasn't anything for me, so everything I need is in 208. Which concerns me a little bit because I was in there a few minutes ago and I didn't really see a way, at least that was readily available to me, to do that clock puzzle. Let's interact with this gate. Can't even interact with it. Okay. And it's the only room. This is the only room that has music. The note. 3 needles stand of 3 different heights: the fat, the tall, and the thin. From slow to fast, they move to the right. Scott rests not on 3, but 15. Alright, so Scott's a minute hand. Scott is the minute hand, so the minute hand... That means 8 o'clock is the second hand because that's the fast one, and then 9 o'clock is the hour hand because that's the slow one, and you're going clockwise around the clock. So if you were going from the hour hand to the minute hand to the second hand, it'd be 9, 3, 8. All right. Well, I know the solution. I know the solution to this puzzle. Pretty confidently, I can say I know the solution. I didn't mean to. No, okay. Can't hit it. What do I use to make the... What's this? Oh, I could have interacted with that? Okay. Yeah, Henry is... I mean, that's either 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm seeing now that Mildred is in fact 2 o'clock. So Mildred is the hour hand, Scott's the minute hand, and Henry's the second hand. Is there anything I can use? Can I shoot it? No, I can't shoot the clock. Okay. Well, what do I use to take the cover off then? I mean, I suppose I could try pushing the clock again. But yeah, that does nothing. What about approaching the other end of the clock? Something heavy was dragged here. So... dragged from this closet? I mean, I know it's obviously the clock that was dragged to the current position that it's in. There's probably something behind it. But... I don't really have a means of dragging it. Unless... Is that something... Is that thing in the cabinet something I can interact with? No. Well, in that case, I'm kind of stumped because there's no other room I can be in. Huh. Maybe there's something in the kitchen I can use? I've scoped out every room. Yeah, I can't interact with the clock in any way. What am I supposed to do? Let's go back to the 3rd floor. Because it places emphasis on the 3rd floor, places emphasis on the bars, right? So I wonder if I can interact with those. I don't think I've tried that yet. Key on the ground, the other side's... Yes, pick up the fucking key.
Ow!
Somebody.
Hey, wait! Damn it.
Who's that kid? Wait, that's a stairwell. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a fucking stairwell. Alright, well, let's go... Well, where would that be? In relation to the second floor. I'm gonna bring this out here. I think... I mean, that's just the laundry room. That's just where the dryers and shit are located. I mean, I don't think that kid was real. Like, I have practically no doubt that that kid was some sort of ghost or something else that would just very much not... that would very much not naturally, under any human instinct, be here. But I also don't know... Yeah, perfect silence. Oh. I also don't know how to get there. Maybe... Perhaps after interacting with that, would the trash chute be useful by any means? No. Okay. Um... Hmm. All right. Well, allow me to look this up. I'm gonna just see if I can get like a pointer or two as to what I'm supposed to do, because I'm a little confused. All right, I think I have a nice, sufficient friendly clue. There is a key in room 202 that opens the clock. And that's how I solve the clock puzzles. I need the key that's in room 202. Nice friendly pointer, right? Just go to room 202. Room 202 isn't even like marked off or anything. Okay, how do I get in room 202? My mouse on the screen. Okay, well, how do I get in room 202 then? Need to consult Google again. How do I get in room 202? Okay, apparently there's something. A key to room 202 and room 208. Which, fucking news to me because I didn't see shit there, but... There's kind of noise north of here. Uh-huh. Just, hold this at the ready, eh? What are you? Well, I don't like how I can see you but can't kill you. Not one bit. See, now the TV's on.
God. Who could have?
I suppose I needed to try and unlock room 202 before. Yeah, because now there's a key here. A key specifically for the room that I've needed to get into. And now he's gone. Well, I mean, there's no radio static, so I should be okay. Let's just walk. Silent Hill 1 was like the epitome of dread, so. Gone now. Silence. Do not like how it's quiet in here. Completely fucking quiet. There's nothing inside the cage. Alright. Suppose it's the sound of the glass I'm walking on. That makes sense. Okay, can't open that. Room there, but it's blocked off by like vents or something. Moths everywhere. Health drink. A red glow here. Well, I can't interact with it, so fucking beats me. What is that sound? What the fuck? I mean, I You don't have a choice, dude. I'd say. Ugh. I love. Oh my god! I love how they're using the rumble on the controller. Sort of have literally as to give your hands the impression that you like wherever you're sticking your hands is something that's moving on its own. Body with dead butterflies on the ground. Nothing else of interest here. It's just the sound that room makes. Controller's rumbling ever so slightly. Like the tiniest bit. The TV is muffling the fucking sound I'm hearing. Alright, So it was left to right. The fastest is on the right, the slowest is on the left. So Scott's the second hand, Mildred's minutes, Henry's hours. Henry's 9 o'clock. I suppose I have to interact like by actually. That is loud. Alright. That's even louder. Oh my god, fuck off. There we go. Silence again. Yeah, well, there's a save point there. Yeah, I should be in, 209 now, which means I can go up to the 3rd floor and pick up the key that the kid ran past, or rather, the kid kicked out of the way and then stomped on my hand very rudely and then just ran off. Once again, I do not believe that it's just a child. There has to be something else to that. Now, I did see the glowing orange guy on the other end of these bars, and now I'm on the same side of the bars as he was, so I have a feeling I'll be encountering him soon. Alright, this is a stairwell. Nothing. Door. Nope. Still can't go to the 1st floor. Alright. Now we're up to the 3rd one, I suppose. Handgun bullets. Try every door. There's something bad in here. Yeah, not like it was a 307, I believe. Sex. Huh? That's the Pyramid Head guy, isn't it? It's like the one thing I know from this game is fucking Pyramid Head. That and Promise Reprise from the soundtrack. Those are the 2 things I know going into this. And now I've seen one of them in the game. Huh. I mean, you're not as scary as you seemed when I first encountered you, but you are definitely strange. Well, suppose he's dead. There was something else on the shelf in here. Now there was something else. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're not fucking fooling me. There's a courtyard key. Pyramid Head's corpse isn't even here. So, did he not die? Pyramid Head's still out there, then? Seems that was the only thing in this room. Getting closer. Yeah. To use my ears on that one. Silence once again. Well, there's the key. Fire escape key. Alright, well. See if I can find out where that kid went. See what's going on with... I know, I'm trying to get away from the washing machine. Handgun bullets. Very useful. Yeah, let's try... I'm gonna try and find out what's up with that kid. Since I'm here. Yep. Not sure how to reload. Any button but A. Suppose I can't. Wait, I go into... I remember. Yeah. Go to the menu and do that. First aid kit. Alright. I mean, I haven't had to use any health or regen yet, but it's always nice to have them. There's nothing interesting in newspaper magazine. All right. Got a health drink. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. There is something fresh trying to kill me. Yeah, hello, asshole. I see it. You don't think I don't see it? All right. So that's the staircase it came from. Yeah. Well, let's check out 304, 305 in the stairwell. Which, assuming, given the fact that I haven't seen a courtyard yet, I'd imagine the stairwell probably works on this floor. Alright, well, there's one less room I have to worry about getting into. And another room I don't have to worry about getting into. Okay, so it's just the stairs. Which, it's gotta lead somewhere, yeah. Wait. No, this is a different part of the building. The back of the building, I think. Alright. Well, I suspect that's how I get to the first floor. No save point here. Can I go outside? Now it's unlocked. Wait. That's the front of the building. I thought the back of the building was just somewhat identical to the front, but no, this is the front. This is the front of the building. Have I transported into like an alternate reality already? Because if so, Silent Hill 2's alternate reality is looking a lot more normal than Silent Hill 1's. Silent Hill 1's, you can immediately tell something was very, very off, but here... Oh, no. Okay, no, this is just a different part of the building entirely. Alright. I see. So this is just... That was more so just a shortcut of sorts going outside. So I don't have to go back upstairs through 209 to 208, down the hall, and back through the door to get to the front. Instead, I can just go outside and voila, I'm at the other side of the bars. I haven't saved. Hoping there's a save state somewhere in here. I know I could just go back to the front, but... Let's see. Okay, the first floor is different. Much different. It's the staircase. Yeah, alright. So this is only 105, 106, and 107. Just walk to the end of the hall, make sure there's nothing here. That'll start at 107 and work my way back. Canned juice. Okay. And I think once I've investigated all these rooms, I'll call it that. For now. I suppose 105. I mean, 105's gotta be something, right? No. Alright. Well, I'll hold up on my promise and say, yeah, that's an episode. I mean, we have been going for like 46 minutes, so, I mean, that's a decent chunk of time, and I have made some progress. I've explored the other end of the building. Actually, let's check on this side of the first floor now. Let's see. Let's just see if I can actually access this part of the building now. Can. Alright. I'm not going to go in there this episode, but I've unlocked that. And that's definitely where I'm going to be going next time. So, yeah, Silent Hill 2 is still living up to my expectations. It's definitely a little different from how I expected it to be, but it's nonetheless a very good experience. It's unsettling, but not necessarily quite like in your face scary that a lot of horror games tend to be. This is more dread, and it never really pulls the trigger, but it always has you on edge, which I really like. Yeah, I don't know. That's good. That being said, that'll be all for this video. So, thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.